Good evening. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your financial market wrap-up. And this wrap-up is for Monday, and it is right now November 25th, 2024, and we're at 6:25 p.m. Central Time. Lots of news. Let me start you off with something that's breaking news right now. President-elect Trump went on social media and said that he's going to impose 25% tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and an additional 10% tariff on goods from China. I know no more than that, but I can tell you this. When that came out, you went down, and this is a bounce now. You were down 80 some odd points in the euro. This is a bounce here of about 20. You were down 50 points in the Swissy, to give you an example. The dollar's not open yet, but you're probably going to get a bounce there. Metals dropped hard, and they're giving you a bounce in the market. You're not really bouncing too much in the stock indices. It's just a big unknown. I don't know what he means by 25%. The wording that he had there was the U.S. is fed up with drugs coming over the borders and illegal immigrants. So you take it from that. I'm reading the news story, and that's all that I know at this hour. Bonds and notes not getting much of a correction here. You're seeing the Canadian dollars dropping rather hard on this news, and it should. I mean, it just took everybody by surprise, so this was not known. Energy prices staying somewhat down. So as we look at a weekly close of the E-mini, taking into account this news right now, we are up 0.3. In other words, basically unchanged on the week. You can see how the market had a big update today, and tonight the market is giving back some of that. You can see that the market made its low last week, and we've had a rally right into the resistance. Now, these are high areas that we're making in the market. So remember, I was saying I thought we can go back towards the highs, and we most certainly have. When we look at on the break where the market in theory should have support, because I don't know what Trump is saying, 59.43.75, right in that zone probably, is going to be the area of support in the market. Now, if the market turns from here and gets back over 60.40, you launch towards that 6,100, 6,200 level. Be careful. Got to pay a lot of attention. We don't have a handle, I certainly don't, on what this was all about late in the day today. Lower and low, higher high. You can see the battleground right here. Market overbought, correcting at this point. Both numbers, though, still over 70, so you're nowhere near the embedded part. When you come into the NASDAQ, same thing. The market was looking good. Not as strong, clearly not as strong as the S&P. If you look at past highs and where the market's at right now, and I'm talking past recent highs, back to the support right here. We'll see what it can do. In the Dow, it is a new high on the move today, backing off from that. And in the Russell, a new high. So no surprise. The Russell joined the party, hitting its old highs, the Dow making and going back to new highs as well. And the S&P sitting back a little bit from all this. Okay. Also overbought markets here in the Russell, overbought markets in the Dow. I guess if you had a good break off this news, that would get rid of it potentially. We came up very hard, as you can see in the notes. Now, I was looking today, should we be moving to the March already? We're within a day or two of doing that. I'm watching, the open interest has made its move. It's volume that I'm looking on to make the move. Higher lows, higher highs, overbought against the upper Bollinger Band. So I'm not getting overly excited on that one way or the other. And you ended the downtrend on Friday. In the 5-year note, you're getting a little follow-through. Now, it's interesting. We reinverted back to 210. So now it's the old story where the 2-year yield is higher than the 10. And you're all over the board with this. This is the uncertainty is cabinet picks. This is the uncertainty of where's the economy really headed, where are these tariffs going to take us, slowdown, acceleration, many questions. And I'm telling you, I'm taken back by what I just saw on those tariffs. It seems strange to make this move right now as you're just getting everything settled in. You could say it, and I guess that's what he's saying. He doesn't have the power to enact it. When we take a look here at the dollar, you lost the bullish reading. So I think traders got out on the close that were bullish, and I think tonight they're going to go, wow, that was one of those fake moves, if you're up as much as the talk is, and we won't know for another 30 minutes. When we take a look at the euro currency, still coming down, went through this morning's lows. You have a market that is now lost its bearish embedded reading. And it's probably, if I were short, I'd be looking and just saying, maybe it's time to just cash in and go to cash for the moment. The British pound, no, I'm still going to stay there. That's a clean play on the embedded readings. In Bitcoin, higher highs, right? Higher lows, still bullish. Not losing the embedded reading. When and if you do, look for a move back here into the 86,000 level. I'm hearing people talk today. I read an article from good writers. And, you know, what's their price prediction? Infinity. Okay, that means that the market's getting overdone. Higher high, lower low. Market stepping back a little bit right here in the crude. Is there a trend here? There really isn't. You're just whipping back and forth right now. Same thing in the WTI. Very much the same thing in the heating oil. Now, it's interesting. In the Midwest and the East Coast, we're going to get the first really cold weather of the season. They're saying that in Chicago, for example, our highs on Thursday, Friday, Saturday is going to be around high 20s. And the lows probably 15, 17 degrees. This will be the coldest Thanksgiving weekend that we're getting in 10 years here. And a lot of this is east too. So you're going to be getting that. Now it'll put up demand for heating oil and some natural gas. But if you read today what Trump wants to do with natural gas, one of his first orders is going to be he's going to do away with everything Trump signed at the end. He's going to get all those permits to go through, and there's a lot more natural gas going to come on the market under him. But I'm going to repeat, an awful lot going on, and we also have coming up, let me get to the news of the day for tomorrow, because there's a lot here. You get the Redbook Group coming out with their weekly retail sales. Case-Shiller, the 20 U.S. Metro Home Price Index, that's going to come out at 8. The Richmond Fed's going to come out with their monthly manufacturing sector indices for November. The Conference Board's U.S. Consumer Confidence Index will come out Tuesday. And new home sales for October are coming out Tuesday at 9 as well. So you got your hands full. Do you think we're going to cover it in detail? I promise you, the Linn Group, we're going to be writing all the time there. When I finish this update, very next thing I'm doing is I'm issuing a special update for my subscribers. And I'm going to do that. If it's 6:30, it'll be out at 6:33. But you'll see what I'll be doing there. We cover all our thoughts at the Linn Group in these letters. Now, I don't write these. This is, mine's different. They're writing fundamentals, spreads, option strategies, different ideas as to what's going. A lot of fabulous detail, a lot of chart work. Mine's different. I write my own way, do my own thing within the company, have my own group of people, but you get to get all these in addition. You get the full thing when you have an account with us, or you work with us and you can get to see this and see why you should have an account with us. So how do you get this? Go to iraepstein.com. It's under free offers on the top left. You can see it there, or move your cursor right here. I'll catch up with you first thing in the morning. Have a good evening.